So in this video, we're going to look at delay. Now, delay is a great effect. It's a great way, particularly in sort of slower tracks, of being able to sort of fill up space within a mix. And that's exactly what we're going to do in the context of this little piece. But it's also true to say that delay can become a bit dominant. If you decide to set a delay up with a generous feedback level, so you get lots of repeats, they can fill up the mix a little bit. And we're going to see how we can prevent that from happening in one particular way within this video. Okay, so here are the delays that I've put on this electric piano part. Let's now hear that in the context of this piece altogether. Okay, you can hear that even though they fit nicely within the context of this piece, they're still a bit overbearing. So what I'm going to do is to come to the auxiliary bus on which these delays are set up, and I'm going to open up the autofilter. Now, the autofilter is a great effect which allows you to add an envelope style control to filtering or an LFO style control to filtering. It's the latter that I want to do on this particular piece. So I'm going to get rid of the amount of envelope effect and switch on the amount of cutoff modulation via the LFO. I'm using this ramp up and down shape, which basically means that the filter is going to open and close, effectively producing this type of movement. As you can see, I'm sort of producing on the filter cutoff at the moment. So I'm going to just turn up the filter cutoff a little bit to produce this kind of wobbly movement here, and turn up resonance a bit, and open up the amount of this. And obviously, the more I open it up, the wider the movement will be. So let's just rein that in a little bit. And you can hear now that the tone quality of those LFO movements is wobbling quite a lot. Let's just make some modifications. Okay, and with those extra sort of resonant bits in there, that's working really nicely, a nice warm delay. And after that, what I'm going to do is to come back into the modulation folder and grab tremolo. And I'm going to use this to clock the sound from left to right, across a bar. So that they become much more stereo. And in the context of the track, that sounds like this. And the great thing about that, and you can see that I'm actually making adjustments turning up the level now of those delays, whereas before they were completely overbearing. Now that there's tone control on them, they can actually afford to come up in the mix.